I'm Dan Fitzpatrick at StockMarketMentor.com on Saturday, June 22nd, and we're going to just do a quick video here. By the way, if you're getting this video, then you're on my free email list or a member, or well, actually you would be both then. Which means that you got my strategy session from Thursday night because I wanted everybody to have it. If you haven't watched that, and I mentioned this again in the first video, so ladies and gentlemen, sorry for the repetition, but if you got that and you didn't open it and watch it, I really highly suggest you do it this weekend. I don't send out videos. I don't send out emails that say, ooh, open this one right now, you know, only a few seats remaining. I don't do that. And so when I say like, you know, don't blow this off or something, there's really a reason for doing that. So please do that. I'm really hoping that I can help you in your trading behavior. That's really what it gets right down to. So anyway, do that. Back to Regeneron here. This was at a pretty big peak here, pretty far extended above the 50-day moving average. The thing that's notable here is, yes, it's fallen below the 50-day moving average. Welcome to Wall Street. Most stocks are. Except the yield on the 10-year Treasury note. But anyway, the thing that's notable about this is on Friday when so many stocks were reversing or at least closing near their intraday highs, Regeneron was weak all day, came down almost 2%. So I'm looking at this as a stock that really needs more correction. If you're buying it at 215, if you think this is a great buying opportunity, you know, it may very well be, but I look at this and I see resistance. I see a breakout right about where the 200-day moving average is. I could see the stock certainly going down to test 200. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's gonna. I would be more interested in buying this stock when it's actually fallen down to test the 200-day moving average, which is substantially lower. So my little lesson or words of advice or whatever that I would give you, and members, I go into this in a lot of detail this weekend, is pick your points where you're actually buying. Just because you happen to be looking at a stock one day and really like it, that doesn't mean that that's the day or the time that you buy the stock. So be able to look at a stock, stretch out the chart, and say, okay, going forward in September, October, November, December, if I am still holding the stock, will I look at this particular moment in time as being like the best time that I could have bought the stock? You know, oh, that was a great buying opportunity. Or if I'm still holding the stock here, and then, you know, who knows, it could be up higher, maybe not, but it could be. Will you look at this and say, you know what? I should have waited, should have been a little patient. Bought the stock here in August or September after it was done correcting or after it was done forming a bit more of a high base. Okay, this is really how I see this stock progressing. I don't know if it actually will, and there's risk management that you got to do every day or every week that you own this stock, but this really looks more like a viable pattern to me than this one. Okay, which is what you're expecting if you're buying the stock right here, right now. So be able to draw these patterns. Like, look at it and see, like, and I do this a lot. If I buy a stock, in fact, let me get rid of this. We'll start again. If I'm looking to buy a stock, I understand that this is what I'm doing. I am drawing a box here, and I'm saying, do I think that this stock will not ever come back into this box? Okay, because if I think it's going to come into this box, then I need to wait. If I don't think it's going to come into the box, then fine, I go ahead and buy it. And by the way, come into the box when? During the time that I own the stock. You know, for example, if you're buying the S&P 500, if you're buying the SPY, we'll look at boxes here and then I'll let you go. Okay, if I'm buying this, let me stretch this just right. If I'm buying this now, then I'm drawing this box and I'm saying, do I think maybe the S&P's never going to fall into this box? Okay, now let me say it a different way. Do I think the S&P will not fall into this box between the time that I buy it and the time that I intend to sell it? Okay, in the former question, no, I think the S&P will ultimately fall into this box. The latter question, will it fall into the box before I intend to sell it? No, I'm looking at this box as one that we're probably not going to see for a day or two or three, probably a little bit more of a move up and then perhaps a rollover. So as far as my profit potential, I didn't want the arrow. I really want the box. Okay. As far as my profit potential, now what I'm saying is, if I'm buying the stock right here, right now, which box do I expect the S&P to move into first? This one or this one? Okay. I vote this one. I don't know how far it's going to move up, but I vote that the stocks here, the market, whatever, is going to move up into this box before it moves down into that one. You got to be able to craft a trading plan similar to that on every single trade that you're going to make. Promise you, you'll make some more money. Okay, members, go over to the weekend update. Don't forget to use the double speed button so you can hear all of me in half the time. You will be happy that you did. Okay, I'll see you next time.